This is the most pivotal corner of all the last. Douglas! Douglas hits the wall and rolls!
Oh, wow! A big off right in the middle of the pack.
Oh, they lock bars there. Roxon gets into the back of Chisholm on that new Rocky Mountain ride.
Find a gear right now in that machine. And it was the Delta wing.
Yeah.
Boy, that was big. That lifted that number 8 coming right up.
Oh! Well, I would hazard a guess.
Gary Densham goes 4:05 and he doesn't have a parachute out. Gary Densham is going hot into the sand. Oh, and into the catch net at the top end of the racetrack.
You can see where Jimmy Johnson just started to get a bumper to the rear bumper or the quarter panel of the one.
Man, look at that 20 car go up under the back of the Martin Truex car. Just lifted it off the ground.
The white flag is out. They're going to crash. With a big run. They're crashing. Christopher Bell upside down.
That was De Benedetto first into the outside wall.
Well, he got a double whammy.
Busher.
And which way will Christopher Bell go? Big crash. Heavy hit for Crafton. Caution is out. Suarez and Crafton both battling for the lead, and they are torn up.
Because they won't know in that bunker either, but you can see what's happened. He's brushed up against the wall there. It's easily done, as I said before. Cold hard tyres, and then it's that secondary impact that's really knocked that car around.
Southeast of South Australia here. Oh no! Mingay upside down, not once, not twice, but 3 times.
You could tell they're just committed on that outside line. You're wide open. I mean, clear past, you know, even before the apex of the corner, you're wide open. And you could just see they just couldn't react fast enough.
We are racing, and oh, look at that. JD Davison, contact, Davison hard into the barriers.
Davison turns our round 1 winner into the fence hard.
It is a key problem if you start trapping the drivers in there effectively.
As we see a replay of the incident, the stewards will be looking at this after the race. Martin Donnelly, by the way, the race steward.
Alonso was going up the inside of him.
Just dropped out a shot. We might see the tail end of that there. That's Largo getting turned around by an Aston Martin, I think, of George Madiki.
Night practice here on Thursday. Hard to see in the middle of the headlights, but John Pugh behind the wheel loses control of the 60 machine. I have to assume that something is broken on the car because
the 16, it's one of the change racing cars, and he lost it coming in. And how did the number 3 miss it? Antonio Garcia had to spin to miss it. A masterful piece of driving. In GTT, were there? Oh, huge! So that's weird. The Porsche just never turned in.
Là, il y a une grosse bagarre.
Oh,
oh là là.
Oh, attention! Oh, le crash terrible! Le crash terrible de Sacha Botman! Le crash terrible!
Pour ce groupe de chasse, et je crois que c'est Oscarson qui a perdu pied. Ouh, Todo! Grosse chute là pour le pilote. Je crois que c'est...
Mariano Veraldi trabaja el Litoral Group. Uy, ¿qué le pasó a Scalvi? Scalvi afuera, volcó. Uy, qué piña. Tremenda piña de Augusto Scalvi. ¿Qué le pasó a Scalvi? Una cosa de loco.
Great start for Rinaldi. Now that just watches all hell breaks loose. Horrible situation. Oh, look, it's just one after the other.
Che partono per quindi la terza gara, c'è un contatto invece al via con alcune vetture che rimangono coinvolte.
Because a crash like that and he walks away, so he's left the road backwards. I think that's a very similar off to what we saw in practice, Chad.
He missed the gravel trap this time. Trying to go flat.
Yeah, just had that's a big impact.
Oh, good.
It's Stevenson.
See what happens here. Got another go on the inside best.
Oh, contact with Zach Best. Across the top here.
Big roll over there.
Oh, it's got some Damien flack about it, hasn't it, from Mount Panorama last year?
Oh, Brendan! Oh, what were you thinking?
It's been
gone over.
Oh,
so close to going over.
Oh dear me.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's.
Oh dear, that. Oh.
He's pulled back into the side of the Porsche, hasn't he?
Viel Gedrängel und dann war da eine Lücke und ja, in dem Fall war es dann eben dann keine Lücke mehr, zumindest keine Lücke, in der zwei Autos Platz gehabt haben.
He's not quite on the racing line. All the cars exiting Biondetti on the left-hand side of the track. Oh, but there are big problems.
Whoa!
Huge problems.
At speed. And suddenly is completely out of shape and over he goes.
Meanwhile, here is Phil Keane, who found a way. Oh, and contact between Phil Keane. Oh, dear me. And that's a big accident with Phil Keane and Andrea Fausti. And Keane has absolutely slammed into the tyre wall at the start of the pit straight. And Andrea Fausti.
Have a look towards the bottom of the shot. He'll arrive airborne in a moment, cartwheeling over the front wheels of another car. It was nothing as serious as this. On board with Bortoletto. Right, he's got his nose in front. He turns in and bang. Over and over and up and over he goes.
Quindi riuscito a scavalcare Brajnik. C'è un bruttissimo contatto con
Benica sicuro.
7.5 minutes plus 1 lap left. Oh my!
Huge accident, a huge off. Ryan Tveter had spun. PK is involved. There was another car that's airborne as well.
Just loose early on in this race, but they did settle down much better.
Straight away. A big hit, and Jimmy Johnson goes spinning.
Upside down. Busher. Oh, man.
Chris Busher on his lid. Oh, boy. Stanley Steamer.
Whoa, there's...
and around she goes into Kenseth.
Oh, gosh.
Up in the air and into the wall. Hard.
Man, Kenseth. Man, I thought he was going to catch the catch fence back there.
Tyre. Rear tyre exploded.
Yeah. And you can just see the amount of debris there.
Alors le replay, il est là en deuxième position. Ah, il perd carrément le contrôle. Il va taper. Oh, le contact. Ah, le tonneau! Le tonneau pour Alexandre Joannem.
Seen a frame of Maglio, and here's a move from Giovinazzi. Oh, contact and a huge accident as Giovinazzi loses the wheel and he's into the wall heavily at turn number 10.
Race gets underway, the 75th running of the Pro GP, and Laurenti makes the perfect start, cuts across, Lance Stroll gets into the lead of the race, and there's a crash already further back. We've got cars pointed in the wrong direction, two have come together, and then there might be a pile-up. One of the Prema cars is in there is a pile-up, nobody can avoid them, or the Muka Motorsport cars get stuck in all of that as well.
He's got a passion. You talked about the passion for this race, right? Oh, trouble!
On the zebra crossing. It was a zebra crossing. Lit up the rear tyres. Yeah, he's already had an incident long before he got to that point.
out we go through Surtees, exiting and climbing the horizon. There's a car in the air, and it's Drybrough. Massive barrel roll for Phil Drybrough. Matty Graham in the barriers as well.
Category, and the Black Falcon BMW going backwards, and the Porsche on its roof for a very, very long time. If there was a coming together between those two cars, it happened a long way back.
Classic, und da wird auch sie nach Rennhalbzeit, so heißt es bei denen, nach genau 1 Stunde und 30 Minuten übergeben. Dreher, Bricon Racing, Frank und Verhau.
Up at the top of your screen, Connor
got loose.
Oh!
Connor just got loose, corrected, and went up into the track into Joseph, and now Joseph's upside down.
Which Connor's car snaps. Watch this. He gets loose, and now he's going to correct.
Some marshals need to get out there with some fire extinguishers and maybe some mega.
So here, what happened here?
Ronaldo.
No, I believe that was his teammate, Xavi Cardelis, and then his bike went in the middle, and then it looked like...
The fuel tank blew up. Another rider hit the fuel tank.
Came up then.
Oh, wow, and then the other guy jumped. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. Coming under attack from Bastianini, Rodrigo just lost the rear. Poor old Quattararo. He had absolutely nowhere to go, nothing.
Oh, and he's lost control. That is a huge accident for the Italian privateer. Outside the car, an even more spectacular crash. The forces involved in this barrel roll clear to see. M Sport's young Frenchman running 9th. Oh, but that is a second huge accident of the day. Phenomenal lap time from his boy. Giuliano is just, oh, he's off the road! Huge crash. And they're, oh, Aiken going very wide and getting very close indeed into smacking into the freeze in front of him, and a smash into the wall, and another one. That's Leclerc, our winner yesterday.
Yeah, and there's a touch. There's hard racing going on there. Maybe with the 38 machine.
Og så rekord bevaret.
Oi, ai, ai, ai! Vilken rullning! Ai, 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 ai!
Crucially for turn 1, Leclerc going to try and, oh, huge smash in the background there. It's a Jensen that's flipping over. Oh, huge and horrible accident to see. May need to take the line, and it's so easy to do. Incredible pictures these, as you see the safety of the new GP316 Dallara built car.
Come sempre impegnativa, il semaforo che si spegne e vediamo il via con Mick Schumacher che si va subito ad inserire alle spalle un botto più impegnativi, ovviamente da dietro non è possibile accorgersi è molto difficile comunque quando si è lanciati in partenza accorgersi che c'è.
We've just seen Scott Pye get out. And that is a big crash, Neil. That's fast. 250 kilometres an hour in that zone.
In the Poco Holden, and he gets into the back of Michael Caine and spins around a contact car upside down. And that is Jason Hack. After a fabulous job in qualifying.
Oh, it's very close. Oh, we got
no, Pendle's over in a big way. The reigning champ, the #1, flipping out of control and into the gravel.
Down to Riches, and he succeeds in so doing, but Tordoff it is who leads the way. And drama in the background because over and over and over and over has gone the Chevrolet.
So imagine how he must have felt. He saw it coming because he let go of the camera, and Hans Rabbit just clips the side of the car.
Pit, and normally the Ferrari must take care of that, but it's happened. Big shit. Sorry.
Did Kevin say anything on the radio after?
Yeah, he saw that he had a big crash and that he left the car.
5 cars are off. Marshals, keep out of the way, gentlemen.
I think these are all these cars are still on
slicks. There's the Conrad car, big biff on the door of the number 57. Let's just
have a look as he reaches the top. Whoa, and spun round, but look at the bodywork that flies off.
Yeah, the head restraint's gone. Wasn't there to do its job, was it?
Trying to get past the Carlin driver. Is he going to try it into the second Lesmo? Is he going to know he's there? Oh! Huge crash. An enormous accident from Pete and Canna Massas. Dramatic pictures here. That is remarkable. Thankfully, he landed the right way up.
And it's the Suzuki man that leads through Maggotts. Vinales leads the British Grand Prix. Oh, big crash at the back of the field there. Massive crash. Was that Alex Lowe's or Paul Espargaro? There they are. They're just going to collide into each other, aren't they, on that run down into Maggotts. Let's have a look. What happened there was it looked like Loris Baz. I think it was one of the Pramac Ducatis. It might have been Danilo Petrucci.
I think it was Petrucci, probably. Oh, look.
Ferdinand Habsburg, everybody else darting for position as they make it through to... Oh, Menchaca goes around. He's in the middle of the pack. Oh, crunch. That's anti-tank and a big impact behind as well.
É agora. Vicente já tem carro batendo. Mas não tem carro batendo, não. Meio grid batendo.
Oh, looks good there. Oh, and do you know, that's weird. It looked like it seized on. Just something's gone on with the bike there. I'm not convinced that was Tommy's fault.
Come up this amazingly
He's in the fence. He's in the fence.
That's a huge crash.
And just locked up. Yeah, nasty accident. That's big impact.
Schotthorst, I think, trying to gain some ground. It was the teammate of Frederick Blomstedt anyway. It might have been Baptista, rather. Anyway, oh, and contact at the first corner, and this is a very peculiar line to see cars left, right and centre. One of the Oregon cars is damaged, and that's a big incident coming out of the source as well. So that is one of the other Oregon cars.
This is live at full live speed. Paul Espargaro loses the front end, and there's, look, that poor old Danilo Petrucci.
So there was a touch. There was a touch on the back end of the Rolf van Eycken Lamborghini. Oh, and that was a huge impact, and that was a driver-side impact as well.
This to Bernardi, but leading the race by 1.7 seconds is Cedric Leiber, and a big hit for Jean-Michel Barr on the...
Da Débora Rodrigues, veja por outro ângulo. O chega para lá que ela tomou da traseira do Mercedes do Rajão Mascarello. Ali encontrou praticamente de frente a proteção de pneus. Ela passou pelo guarda-reio, como se esse guarda-reio fosse de papel, fosse de guardanapo, né?
This is where it sort of all started by unsettling the car, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he's got the line and, you know, you're scrambling when you go over there and...
So there's the Foster incident. Now, Buckman was completely on his own, wasn't he?
Yeah, it wasn't completely. Maybe trying to avoid.
Yeah, maybe so.
Here it comes.
Just a bad bounce.
Oh, that is a shocking hit.
Yeah, that's...
And red flag has been displayed here. Oh. Goodness.
Morris right now on the 67.
Oh, no! What was that about?
Just
into the teammate, and it's gone upside down. They're both gone over.
I believe into Sarah Price.
Here's the replay. So we watched this from on board. No contact from behind from Richardson. This was all Paul Morris and Sarah Price.
Piles it right into the wall.
Whoa, man.
Wild ride right there, and still
But now that bid is over.
Race asked still. Oh, and McPhee's gone down. He was losing the front. Oh my goodness me! This is a horrendous crash. The bikes are pinging around all over the circuit. Oh, massive high side. Jorge Martin, and there's a few riders. Oh, massive.
Navarro.
Massive crash here at the start of Moto 3.
Cameron
camera's going to pull back here in a second, and we're going to see.
Oh,
my goodness!
Well, that was upside down very early, and then it's barrel rolled up.
Whoa! Or at least it had been. Camely's Fiesta on its side.
This is going to be dicey. Brilliant overtake by Bamba. How do you do? Oh, no, 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 no! Macau strikes again. So tight. Is there anybody crashing? Yes, there is. It's one of the Carlin boys. A big crash. More. Oh, massive crash. A huge crash.
Charged through the field, but what happened to Alexander Albon? Oh, my word. He's just lost it. And that is such an unusual place to go off.